So we have here the NCAA field hockey scores. Here, so we have the Patriot quarterfinal semifinals, Patriot championship semifinals. Boston University, American University score 6 minutes in, 30 minutes in. Number one score 8. Number one North Carolina. Up 1-0 on the number 8 team in the poll, in the field hockey poll. Duke. They were going to play Tuesday the semifinals. Well, Tuesday the quarterfinals. Wednesday was going to be the semis. And then Thursday was going to be off day because the ACC was the ACC Women's Soccer Championships. And then it is ended up being Wednesday, the fourth quarterfinal between Syracuse and Wake Forest. That was due to a local emergency UPS plane that crashed, had a fire and stuff. There was a shelter in place. It was going to Honolulu, Hawaii. There was a 5-mile shelter in place. They were 2.5 miles away, the Louisville campuses, so they ended up sheltering in place, and they played Wednesday. And then we're going to play the first semifinal on Wednesday as well. They decided not to, and this both on Thursday on the AC Network, and have the championship be Friday. Davidson Richmond scores in the first minute. Ryder Fairfield as well, and that's in the NEC. Fairfield is not in the Northeast Conference normally, but they affiliate the Northeast Conference. They affiliate with the Northeast Conference for others for field hockey because Metro Atlantic has that conference. So there's not enough teams to form a conference with them teams. You know? So. And then we have the Mid-American Conference, which has Sunbelt teams and Mid-American Conference teams. We have number 17 Rutgers, number 15 Michigan, Big Ten tournament quarterfinals. Surprise the first two Big Ten quarterfinals are not on a Big Ten network, because then before the 271 soccer stuff was kind of surprised. To the Patriot League. So we have 7 parts of this weapon for sure. 7. May do a little bit more. And we also have swept women's sector championships, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's gonna be Thursday is the quarterfinals, Friday is the semis, and Sunday is the championship. Yeah, that's what it was. That's the new in there. Commence in 19 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Looking to take an early 1-0 lead.
Kind of going off of what you said about the earlier quarter, this could be another momentum boost if they're able to stop it.
No, it's 2:23. They're doing Patriot League. All these schools, they're doing it early also because they may not have. They may not have lights to the teams. They're doing it like later in the day when it's dark. Like the basketball, like court with the basketball dual courts, or basketball volleyball courts. These are separated for each schools. They are on separate basketball court and separate volleyball court. Some have like the field hockey or soccer. They have like lights. Not really. No,
Beautiful. That was beautiful. Perfectly placed there. Just
might not indicate that. And they had some trouble with the Raiders, and it showed the composure and the tenacity of her team. As we've got an aerial pass that's intercepted by Ridge. AU, though, retakes possession as they swing it to the far side.
She did say, she's like, I feel like we can compete against American. The beginning of the season, they started off 0-3, a little bit of a rough start. They were inconsistent offensively, not having circle balance, what she said. They need more defensive discipline, which I feel like we have seen in this game so far. I think defensively, they've come up strong so far in this first quarter. Can they keep it up, though?
American walking it up the far sideline. Good move there to avoid the defender. Now pass goes in towards the circle, but nobody really there for American, and it will be a change as it goes over the end line. So a reset here with Sophie Willems, who's going to take it at the top, but first she has to swat out the ball that was rolled out. Final 15 seconds here in quarter number 1.
Coach said people love Sophie on this team. She is a favorite.
So grab a reset of the clock here, 20 seconds. Put back on the scoreboard here at the Jacobs Recreational Complex. You trying to clear it and avoid another penalty inside the circle. The Eagles trying to hustle. The umpire is whistling and signaling where to start it. And it will go for naught as that will close out the first quarter. Just like last year, a scoreless opening frame to kickstart the 2025 Patriot League Championship, brought to you by...
Since we're on there, let's actually go to that Northeast Conference. I like to watch the Northeast Conference. So let's go to this Northeast Sim. No. It's skirmish. In the Northeast, with ESPN Plus, the Northeast Conference is on NEC front row, but normally they have NEC, but they have NEC championship games on ESPN Plus. They have the NEC Field Hockey Championships, NEC the volleyball championships. We don't have like ones like cross country, but they have like and the team sports, like I guess like like the team sport championship tournaments. They have the NEC Field Hockey tournament. They have the NEC volleyball tournament, the semifinals. They have the Field Hockey ones. They start the semis. They have this. They have the basketball tournament, the quarterfinals, so finals for the men and women. They have we have the softball, baseball, and then they have like the lacrosse championships. The soccer championships I don't see in there, but I didn't. But I'm assuming they probably will have the soccer championships in ESPN. Oh, they might not, but I would assume so. And they have select men women's basketball games that are on ESPN Plus as part of the deal. They're simulcast with the NEC front row, and then there might be on like some of these like these sports teams that these NEC teams like they're on like local regional networks. They also have deals with like local regional networks for the sports teams that they want to show. If I was a local regional sports center, I'd show them all. I'd show every single one of that team, no matter what sport it is. Unless it like overlaps like a football, like a bigger sport like these are just perception like basketball, NBA, NHL, or MLB, whatever you show. If it overlaps that, I show them all. Otherwise, I already have an ultra chance, so I'd show every single one you could. I could if it didn't overlap the pro sports.
pick aside from those kinds of games against the caliber opponent will get you ready for these ones. Really tough non-conference schedule that Richmond put together. Northwestern, UNC, James Madison. Really, really top teams.
Speaking of big-time competition, Davidson lost in overtime to an incredibly strong Wake Forest team earlier in the year. Coach Alquist spoke to that game and how pivotal it was in building confidence and enabling these Davidson players to know they belong amongst the top teams in the country.
They lost one more right after that to App State, but then rattled off 5 wins in a row and really set the tone for their season. That included 2 conference victories against LaSalle and Lock Haven to get the Wildcats off to a good start, and then they needed that win on Halloween night to get past St. Louis. It was essentially a play-in game. The winner of that game was going to be the number 4 seed, and it was, of course, the Wildcats, who won it in convincing fashion, 2-5-0. They didn't leave much of anything to chance. That's a great step up from Larippa. Now an opportunity for the Spiders. Shot was deflected. Chance on the back post, kicked aside by Foster. One of the first real actions of the day for Foster, and she came up big, getting aggressive off of her line.
Shwakaruka talked about mixing up her press for every single game. That press paid off in that last play, enabling a huge opportunity. I expect to see that again.
A couple of different looks at this Wildcat side, trying to confound the back line that has been pretty firm so far, save for that one real good opportunity that Foster was able to come out and collect. Final few seconds of the opening quarter, anything left to turn the tide one way or another. Good hustle on the chance from Verity, but it goes out of play in the final few seconds. Will take away the Davidson fans who are up and cheering as the first quarter comes to a close, as the Wildcats dictating the tone in the opening frame. They had a good opportunity that was disallowed off of an not-scoring chance, and after 1 quarter of play, we are scoreless in the first of our 2 A-10 Field Hockey Championship semifinals on ESPN+.
Now let's go Ryder and Fairfield.